Here are some places you will never see in real life. Number 1, if you go to the country of Mauritania and zoom in on the far southeastern part of the country, you find this strange turquoise colored lake. This lake actually has no name. It's most likely just an ephemeral lake or a seasonal lake that fills up during the rainy seasons and then it dries up. But the closest settlement to it, about 8 miles or 13 kilometers away, is called El Mescul, so I'll just call it El Mescul Lake. Next up, if you go to the southernmost tip of Chile's Patagonian fjord region, you get this little guy right here. This is Isla Noir, quite possibly the most difficult to access island in all of Chile. Yes, even more than Easter Island, because at least they have an airport and you can fly there. Not only is this island completely uninhabited, but geographically it's also quite possibly the furthest point away from any inhabited area. And on top of that, it sits right on top of the Drake Passage, which has some of the most torrential winds and waves on Earth, making access to this island incredibly difficult. Next, we go to the country of the Central African Republic in Africa, and if you go to the far eastern areas, you find these strange black outcropping rock formations. They look almost volcanic, but they sit in the middle of a continental plate. Nobody knows exactly why or they're here or what they even are. They sit in the Haut-Mbomu prefecture of Central African Republic, which is the least inhabited area, and these things are located in the Jema sub-prefecture of Haut-Mbomu. This is the least inhabited area of the country, and very few people have ever actually ventured out to these areas. To this day, I believe nobody has ever actually encountered these black outcroppings and documented them. They don't even have a name. And finally, we go to the country of China, and if you go to the northwestern region of the country, you see these strange red scars in the middle of the desert. What are those? I call these the bleeding scars of the Gurban-Tungut Desert. These are basically large patches of oxidized rocks and sands that have eroded over long periods of time and dispersed throughout the desert. And over time, they just created these, what I call bleeding scar patterns in the middle of the beige sands. So there you go, 4 new places you'll never see, and if you do end up seeing them, I don't know, I'll buy you a sandwich or something.